Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we are back in Robot Rumble 2 again, and this time I will be showing you how to make a basic driving robot. Yeah, you just click new robot and you just first you create a chassis. And in this case I am gonna make maybe a wedge bot that don't have any weapons, only a wedge. So it's going to be basically a cube. It depends. I like to make it that looks like a cube because that's not really a cube. You know what? It's fine. I think that's alright. And once you finish your chassis, and now look, this is the wedge basically. And if you want it to be go under your opponent, you just create a little box just like so. I like to raise it up just a little bit like so, and you click yes, and you just select your hitbox, which is your collision. And now comes to the fun part. You click X on your keyboard, it becomes transparent so you can see through it and place down parts. And you need a receiver, just put it on receiver right here. Go down. If you are doing 4-wheel drive, you need a dual motor ESC. I like to use the 160 amp dual motor ESC. If you are running brushed motors, you use this. If you want to use brushless, you use this brushless ESC. And I am gonna click mirror like so, and you just mirror it off, and you rotate by pressing Q and E or WASD to rotate it. Just like so, you place them down. Now you see on the corner here it says your blocks are not attached. It's fine. It's just a sort of like a glitch. You're just pressing to control, and then it just says that your blocks have been placed down and properly attached. I like to put some wiring splitters, which is these battery hubs, so it gives you more run time of your robot. Now this is the battery. You go to controls. Now you can see that's your ESC. This ESC can produce out 36 volt. So you can put any battery you want, it doesn't really matter. In this case, I don't need it to be too much power, so I am gonna use this since I don't really need too much power, and that looks good enough. And now the wiring is pretty easy, and I am gonna put down more batteries because don't think that it is good enough. And there you go, that's your 4 batteries. You can see they have some dots on there, the red one. You just click and hold the red one to the battery hub, just like so, and connect 4 of them. This gives you more runtime. And you just connect the ESC, it says battery right here, you just connect it to the battery hub. There you go. Now motors, I like to use these short motors. You can see these are short ones and these are the longer ones. These ones have more power, but I don't need them, so I just like to use these ones. And you just by pressing number 2 on your keyboard to rotate them, you just changes the mode and then you press number 1 to switch it back. Now go to the transmissions and select the gearbox. I like to use gearbox medium because it is not too big and it looks pretty good. Now you just have to click that and click C. Oh no, not that one. You just have to I think it is you just have to click the part you want and hold shift and press C. It's gonna copy all the stuff at once. So same thing, you rotate them and you put them up just like so. Do the same thing on the other side. You can see the motor's sticking out. You just have to adjust that just a little bit. It will stick out a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. And you just gotta move it around and see which one you like. I like it to be on the back a little bit, and on the front it doesn't really matter. So I am gonna do the same thing. Just move it a little bit and push it in. That looks good enough for me. You can see. Now the wheels. Just choose the wheels that you want. I am gonna use 4-inch, which is pretty good for this little robot. It is a wedge boss, so it doesn't have any weapons. So you could put wheels guard. You just have to do some extra work. So now go to here and where is it? You go here. I think it is down here somewhere. Yep, this one. You found this and you put it down. You can use this one, but right now I don't want to use that one because I like to use this one a bit more since it is lightweight and it is small. Copy them and place another one. There you go. That's your hinge. You're gonna attach your wedge onto this. It's gonna be 4 wedges that goes in front of the robot. And now you go to shapes. You just gotta click shapes and find the wedge. You just click them and now you have a wedge. You don't want them to be too deep of an angle, otherwise it's not gonna work. It's just gonna push around. It's not gonna act like a wedge. What do you do? Press 3 on your keyboard and scale them down. And there you go. Maybe a little bit higher. Yep, that looks good enough. Just like so. That looks good. Maybe a bit higher. Just a little bit. And push them out a little bit also. And you copy them and scale them a bit smaller. Like so. Now here's your 4 wedges. You click into materials and click the ones you want to change. Now I want to use titanium on the wedges because they are durable and lightweight. And you choose your own color. Doesn't really matter. I am gonna use aluminum for the chassis. You just click set for all sides and choose your color. I like to move the hinge back just a little bit, just so it doesn't stick out too much and looks ugly. Yeah, that looks pretty good. It should just work right away. Just like so. And now you wire up. You could just put the battery aside so it doesn't get in your face. Alright, that's it. You see these 4 motors, right? Now these 4 motors are going to be your drive motors. You just click on them. Click. This one's the right one, and this one's the right one, so it goes over here. You hook them up into one of the ESC, and these two are the left motors. You just hook it up to the ESC, just like so. And this ESC is driving left motors. You just hook it up to the receiver with the channel 1 and channel 2. This one drive left, so you choose L motor, which stands for left motor. And the other one is the right motor. And this one you hook into 3 and 4, and you go to 3. R motor stands for right motors. 3 and 4 right motors. 1 and 2 is the left motors. Make sure that they are in the same side with the motors. And now you go to gearboxes. You just gotta click X and you click onto the gearbox and you set the ratio. I like to set them at 6, so motor is gonna spin fast, but the wheel are gonna spin pretty slow. And you press W, it goes back. Oh, controls are reversed. Go to controls again, press onto the motor, you just click reverse. The other one, reverse. It's gonna mirror them into other motors because you are using mirror mode. And now A goes left, B and D goes right, W goes forward, S goes backwards. It's not really a fast robot, but it is pretty good. You just gotta do that. Yep, it's pretty good. It drives relatively well. Maybe the wedge are a bit heavy, but you want them to be pretty durable. I want the back one to be steel to balance the weight a little bit. Just like so. And that's how you make a robot. And I will show you how it actually works. Go to battle, select your robot, which is this one right here. Didn't name it just yet. I am gonna use the first spinning bot.
3.
Nope,
2,
it spawns backwards.
1,
I
go.
will show you how you do that. You can see you just go under them. This thing doesn't have a weapon, which is gonna be pretty bad. And I will show you how to make a robot that have a weapon on them. Just go under them. That's pretty cool. And that's how you make a robot basically. And if you like this kind of video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. And in the next few videos, the Scrap Mechanic and Troublemaker will be back. So stay tuned, and I will also put some videos about how to make a robot that have weapons on there, for example, vertical spinner and horizontal spinners. And I hope you enjoy, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.